Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, first pitch coming up. Today's starting pitcher, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Masataka Yoshida, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Judge is under it. Makes the grab, one down. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Chase Headley.
And he's got a nice 14-game hit streak coming into the day. Man, that's more than 2 weeks of coming to work and getting it done in the batter's box. So I'm sure he's feeling really good about himself right now.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Judge sizing this one up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
2 down, base is empty. Seiya Suzuki will hit next. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power.
That's right. This to third. He gets there with the slide. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Down in order go the White Sox. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. This is Dodgers baseball on the show. And we're back. And on the hill, Roki Sasaki. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And that goes foul. Swung on and fouled off. And he'll need a new bat.
That's a book.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now here is Cal Raleigh. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Shohei on the go. Ball misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed, but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
Next pitch is outside. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Man at second. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. Robert makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Of course, one of the best players in the game today, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Brooke, it's kind of a joke that this guy's got a career OPS over 900. I mean, there are a lot of players that hope that they can just do that in one season, but he's done it his entire career. And in reality, there's only about 60 players that can claim that type of production.
Aaron Judge stands in now, looks at that one inside. That's to third. Whips it to Gallo, but it's 1-0 as the run scores.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth. And it's fouled away. Two out, space is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Hit in the air, left field. And that will end the inning. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, no one left. We go on to inning number 2. It's the new inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That one fouled hard the other way. Here's the 0-2. Down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him swinging.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
So up next, Chase Headley. 1 run batted in yesterday, their only run of the game. That one's upstairs, ball 1. One out, base is empty. Swings through that one out in front that time.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
And now it's Luis Robert. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And that gives Joey Gallo a chance to hit with 2 out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Robert off of first with 2 away.
Come on, Showtime.
That one ripped. Back there. That one is gone. Joey Gallo blasts one out. His first homer of the year. It's 2-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
So digging in, Colson Montgomery.
A lot of folks believed he could make an early impact this year, and that's exactly what he's done. Lots of extra base hits, and his confidence seems to be growing with every game he plays.
Line drive, base hit right field. And that keeps the inning alive. Edgar Caro steps to the plate for the White Sox. There's the strike. 2 runs across in the inning here at the top of the second. Ohtani checks on first. Montgomery back in standing. Now 1-1. Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball. And they'll do it again. Right through there, got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's going back. Back some more. Forget it. He made him pay for that one. It's 2-2. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now. He can't miss. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So up next, Jason Giambi. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. First offering, and it just misses.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Ooh, Rusty Valentine umpiring behind the plate in this one. He has what you might call a tall strike zone, both at the letters and down below the knees.
Yeah, and I'm sure that helps a lot of pitchers we see today who like to work up, down, trying to change eye levels and swing paths.
Yep, exactly.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now 2-2.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
Hammered, base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
And in the back of his mind, he's got to be thinking about home run number 300. He's sitting on 299 right now.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. Strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Batting 8, the shortstop.
Here's Ellie. No matter what he does on the field, it feels exciting.
Ellie De La Show, partner, an electric player. No wonder they put him on the cover.
Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. He did not go around. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Yoshida puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
Batting 9, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And he's got a double.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So the batting order turns over. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That's off the inside corner. 1-0. The Dodgers threatening. That's off the mark. And now 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Pitch misses, and now 3-0.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Here's a 3-0. And that's in for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Two outs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Ohtani back to work. And that's in there at the knees. Yoshida in his 3rd season, hitting leadoff in today's game. And he was born in Japan. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Hit on the ground to short. Over to Giambi. And one away in the top of the 3rd.
Now batting, the second baseman, Donovan.
Here's Donovan Solano. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike. Tied up here in the early going. And that's way high. And that is ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Sit him down.
And it's even up.
Strike him out.
One down, base is empty. Short hop liner, handled it short. Over to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Seiya.
And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Grounded out his first time. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one ripped left field. That's back. And that one is gone. And just like that, they're out front. It's 3-2.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. so impressive. You have to have such a clear and direct path to the baseball on a split finger, that location inside part of the plate. Did a tremendous job of staying inside of it and keeping that ball fair.
And here is Sosa to the plate. He's 0 for 1. That's in there. Strike one.
0-1.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And the sweeper misses. And that misses. And a count 2-1.
2-1.
Slice down the right side. Line to left, and it goes just foul. Two down, nobody on.
Cancel.
Chase Headley in the on-deck circle for the White Sox. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Headley.
Man at first, and the batter now, Chase Headley. The other way. He's got it, and that is that. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Raleigh.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
And that's downstairs. 1-1. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul.
Oh. 2 balls. 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Judge stands in here, leaves that one off the
1
inside.
ball. No strike.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Left field, Yoshida. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's the center fielder, Luis Robert Jr.
Robert.
Just missed.
You know, these White Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Gallo batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. Tattooed and gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 4-2.
There he got a splitter that he was able to handle, allowed that pitch to travel a little bit deeper, and when it was time to commit, his hands exploded through the zone.
So 1 out, nobody on. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That misses. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Now batting.
Edgar Caro steps to the plate for the White Sox. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Hit in the air, center field. Judge has it sized up. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Do it again.
First pitch, and he just misses.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Nope. Ball 3. 3-0.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Fastball for a strike at 95. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting. First
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jason Giambi. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see. Over to second for one. On a Gallo. There's two.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Third baseman.
Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. He's on the verge of a milestone. His next home run will be the 300th of his career.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Two outs. Foul ball there. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Foul ball still 0-2.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Solano tosses to first, and that is the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Still down by a count of 4-2. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Yoshida.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Out towards right center field. Judge getting an angle on it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Donovan Solano, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
One down, base is empty. Fastball is outside. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That's a strikeout. Ohtani sends her packing. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
2 outs, base is empty. Seiya Suzuki now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. And that one upstairs, ball 1. And that is downstairs. Ball 2. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
2-2.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Nothing doing for the White Sox as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
The shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
That one a little bit high. Ball one.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back.
Ball.
And a big swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And that one misses up and in. And now it's 3-2.
Strikes.
Let's go, kid.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Edman in the box now. Takes strike one. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. James Karinchak. Altavilla, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
And that's way high. Yeah, the count 1-2.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one inside. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
There goes Ellie. Pitch is high. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Roki Sasaki is done. Two-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
So a
Chicago.
lefty out of the pen, Martin Perez.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
First and second, no outs. Here's Shohei Ohtani. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. And that's outside. Ball one.
Ball. No strike.
That one is absolutely belted. One out's off the wall. Should be extra bases. One runs in. Another comes in to score. Tie ball game 4-4. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now the catcher up to hit, Cal Raleigh. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound. Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Next pitch misses way outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And that's too high. That one misses, and the count's full.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Ohtani at second with nobody out. Kick, the 3-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walked out a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Here comes Aaron Judge. This guy with light tower power. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Tied at 4. This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. That should get the dugout going. That's his 4th home run of the series, and they lead it. It's 7-4. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Martin Perez gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back.
Now pitching for
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, James Karinchak.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And next for L.A., Babe Ruth. And that's in there for strike 1. Karinchak, known as a guy with pretty lights out type stuff, racks up the strikeouts, but the command at times can elude him. Hit hard on the ground to short. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
Yeah, and a manager in a situation like this type of pitcher has to stay alert and ready. He's got to make sure he's watching from pitch to pitch, hitter to hitter, to quickly get another reliever up in the bullpen if he needs to bring someone in.
Acuna, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. Strike 2. And that lack of command, that's usually one of the things that leads guys to be converted from starter to reliever.
Yeah, and it's such a short stint when you compare the two roles, starting and relieving. You hope that guy can find strike 1 right away when he comes in. Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
0-2.
That one almost got him. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first, got him. Inning over on the strikeout. But not before 5 cross the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run homer. It's now a 7-4 ball game. Major League. And we're back. Now it's the power speed combo. Sammy Sosa. Sosa, a member of the 2000 hit club, and he's a former home run derby champ. Ohtani back to work. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. And that misses off the outside edge.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Acuna after it. He's got it. One up, one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Headley in the box again. Takes a strike. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Up and in, and it's a ball and a strike.
What's a good pitch there? Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. That makes it a 15-game hitting streak, and there's some buzz about it now, Singy.
It's nothing crazy, but it does say a lot about how well he's seeing pitches and really making solid contact, barreling up the baseball at times, and everything it seems he's hitting hard. As hot as he is, I could see this streak going for a little while longer.
Here's Luis Robert, also known as La Pantera. The delivery to Robert. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Ow!
That's just a perfect catch and throw right there. You get a guy with that kind of speed trying to take second. He's got such a good arm back there, but that had to be on the money. Pressure situation, if you will, right on top of it.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. And that is out of play. The 2-2. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now it's Joey Gallo. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching.
Out pitching for the
New
Dodgers,
pitcher on now, John Franco.
And this could be a tough first test for him right here. His numbers against lefties aren't great this season.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Franco. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Strike two.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Robert at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Throw to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Excellent work out of the Dodgers bullpen there. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. It's back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. The right-hander back to work. Fastball for a strike. Suarez looking to hit career homer number 300 in this game. And now it's even up.
You know, Boog, 300 homers would be an amazing achievement for him. Fewer than 200 players have ever done it. Hit 300, you tie Chuck Klein. Hit 301, you tie Rogers Hornsby. I can't wait to see if he pulls it off. It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And now the big-time power threat, Elly De La Cruz. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman
Tommy Edman at the plate.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And first offering is fouled off. To the right side, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on here in the bottom of the 6th. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
So the lineup flips over. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
And that one fouled off. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. The throw in, it's off the mark, and he scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Cal Raleigh steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
In the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Colson Montgomery. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Not close with that one. And now it's even 1-1. Hit in the air, left field. Ruth. And there's one down. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And now the switch hitting catcher, Edgar Caro. That one lifted to left. Ruth going after it. Corrals it. That's out number 2.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
2 down, base is empty. Masataka Yoshida steps to the plate for the White Sox. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. There's a strike.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Strike 3. Frozen with the front door slider. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Dan Altavilla.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
3-4-5 due up for the home team. Aaron Judge steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Late on that fastball.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Next offering upstairs.
1 and 2.
That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swings and misses. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Way high.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Ripped to third. Throws across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Got him to chase one above the zone there.
0-1.
Well, you know this guy wants to pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your...
Oh, now a great stop. Now he launches a throw over his head. Around first, heading for 2.
Just kind of sailed that throw and pulled it across his body towards the right field side of first base. And usually that means the fielder just didn't square up his shoulders to the target. And I think that throw had just as much to do with his footwork as anything else.
Jason Giambi getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Well struck right field. And it's out of here. He leaves the yard to right. It's 10-4. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
So 2 away with nobody on. And up next for Los Angeles, Eugenio Suarez. There's a strike. Laser could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. Foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Look out!
That hit him.
And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move. On the mound now, number 64.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Late swing, foul to the left. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Chases in the dirt, slider there. On to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Shintaro Fujinami.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Splits the plate, and that is strike two.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Up and in. It's a ball and two strikes.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And next to hit for the Sox, Sammy Sosa. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Solano, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Up and in, look out. To first, might be two. Giambi over to second, back to first, double play. And that's it for the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Dodgers 10 and the White Sox 4. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah. As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next offering upstairs.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. And that one in the air center field. Robert drifts towards it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers.
And now, Cal Raleigh. 0 for 3 in this one. Out front with the swing, and that is strike one.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Back to the mound. He's got it. Slinging it to first in time.
The center fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
2 outs, base is empty. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Aaron Judge. He's already homered here in this one. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
The left fielder, number 3.
Here's the left fielder, Babe Ruth. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. And here's the pinch runner, Brooks Baldwin. outside. And that's ball one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Center field. Montgomery on the move. And that ends the inning. So the Dodgers leave one. They're up comfortably, though. It's 10-4. And we're back. We go to the ninth, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Chase. Headley. Enrique Hernandez. He's out in left field getting loose there as he enters the game on defense now. Also into the ball game, Mookie Betts. He's in at shortstop.
Number 50, Mookie Betts.
Fujinami back to work. That catches the top part of the zone. It's 0-1. Fujinami in his third season. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a cutter, a slurve, and he works in a slider. And downstairs. And down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Close one. Doesn't get the call. And that's ball two. The Dodgers up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. In the air, right side. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's two down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
White Sox down to their final out. Here's Joey Gallo. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Hit to right, and that should do it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers slug their way to a win in this one.
Nice sweep in this series, and you continue playing at home. Everything feels good right now. This is the type of run that you can put together a nice long winning streak. We'll see if they're able to do it in the next game.
10-4 is how it ends. Roger Dodger, ground beef control. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.